Closed captioning of this show is brought to you by Echo Bearcat, rugged equipment, easy to use.
And here we are in Clarkson, New York at the Good Neighbor Days and the Lumberjack competition put on by the New York State Lumberjack Association. President Matt Marks, Kevin Stumpy Moynihan, one of the instrumental guys in putting this show together. Certainly we're getting down to the short strokes right now on the leaderboard. We're going to take a break right now from the men's competition, go into the women's underhand chop, chopping through 12 inches round of trembling aspen. That's a lot of work for these women.
No question at all. You can see Andrea looking at how she's going to put her strokes in. She's actually missing her other half. Wally Robards and another big competitor in New York, Dave Jewett, of course, out to a bigger show on the West Coast. So Andrea's here with the troops competing by herself.
But when you don't have the big strength of the Gabe Darlings, Paul Fennigers, Dave Engassers, I mean, these girls are physically fit women, and they've got razor-sharp axes in their hand. They've got to really be efficient with their swinging.
If you can't do it with strength like we've seen in some of the previous heats in the men, your accuracy and your speed has to come into play.
Well, Andrea's got her lines there. She's got a nice, good, clean piece of wood right now. She's putting a couple of drivers in before she makes her turn. Colin Coors taking her on, being coached by her husband as well. Andrea makes her turn over to the backside.
Andrea's actually showing some really good technique here for the ladies. She's putting everything she has into the strokes. Her lines are beautiful, though, Lo. See how nice and clean it is. Her face is into the middle of her log. She's actually chopping really well.
Got to be as efficient as possible. Colin Coors is not going to catch Andrea at this point. Andrea's looking like she's going to ready to break things off right now, putting a few drivers in, a little bit of a knot there in the center. Andrea Robards sets the time to beat with a 46.53 in the underhand.
Well, that's a great pace set by Andrea Robards, and we got two strong choppers yet to come.
Pretty good chop there, Andrea. Just step me through it, how it went.
I'm very pleased with it. I think I held my wood pretty good. Normally I've been pinching myself, and this time I cut my line. Sorry, I'm a little winded. And I don't think I stepped in, so I'm very happy.
A little bit.
Plenty of coaches here helping me out.
Are you listening to them?
Yes, I did, because my husband's not here, and he usually coaches me through everything.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Well, a good chop by Andrea, but she refers to a couple of different things. Number one is stepping in on a very narrow cut, which means you end up wooding yourself. Explain that.
Stepping in is when they start their chop and they move inwards. They don't stay on the same plane that they started chopping on. When they move inward, of course, they meet their V a lot earlier than what they want to, and that's when you call wooding yourself. You don't give yourself enough room to make your cuts overlap on the backside.
Here we go, the last heat. Heather Cleve taking on Julie Miller, and a glancing blow, very dangerous blow. Two dangerous blows there by Julie Miller as they try and take down the 46.53 set by Andrea in the last heat.
And people watching are probably saying, man, she only has sneakers on. They don't realize that underneath she has chainmail on her feet. That's what keeps her feet safe, but man alive, glancing blows like that, you don't want, throws you off, but Julie is such a strong chopper. She's right back into it again.
Heather Cleve made her turns first ahead of Julie. That doesn't mean she's ahead in this race, that's for sure. Just because she turned first, Julie Miller is a strong chopper, and she did her homework on the front side.
Want to hope Heather Cleve has enough steam in the engine to get through that second side. Of course, we know Julie Miller's in great shape, and she's a stronger. That was Heather Cleve ran into a knot there. That's going to slow her down. How about that?
Julie Miller wins the underhand chop on a 43.07 as Heather finishes things off. You know, I understand you won the World Championships earlier this year, but nothing can really prepare you for a knot like that.
That's true. You can have your best chop in the world, but meet a knot in the middle of your wood. You don't know it's there, and it can throw your game off, but try not to think about it and just chop through it and hopefully not ruin an axe.
So the axe is probably salvageable. A little bit of a roll on it, Matt was saying?
Yeah, it's got a little bend in it now, but we should be able to work it out. Matt takes good care of the axes, so hopefully we can be able to get it out. The axe has done good this year, so hopefully we can salvage it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it was a naughty race there on the underhand chop for the ladies. Heather Cleve and Andrea Robards putting up a good chop, but Julie Miller places first with a 43.07.